Really back, really live with this real workout. You already know what it is. Real dogs that know what it is. Real dogs that know what it is. Want to warm up. Back. Ain't gonna warm up. I was gonna warm up with that. No, we ain't gonna warm up with that. It's too much. We're gonna warm up light. We're gonna warm up light. That way I have enough strength to go at it. I tell you, in everybody arsenal, in everybody ideology, when it comes to these weights, you know, iron sharpen iron. Each one feeds one. You know, that's the only way you're gonna survive in this game. We're going flat bench today. You know, showed y'all my live yesterday and what I can do on the incline. But today we're going flat bench. And like I say, iron sharpen iron. I appreciate you that. Kev. I see you, Kev. I appreciate that. Receive your release now in the name of Jesus Christ. Receive benediction now in the name of Jesus Christ. I receive it, I claim it, I declare, I decree it. You know, 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, for we walk by faith and not by sight. I'm moving off faith alone. Receive the unblock in the name of Jesus Christ. Receive your redemption now. I receive it. And we're about to get to this weight. This the warm up. That wide grip, that wide grip, that wide grip. I'm trying something new, unorthodox to target those wider areas, those wider muscles. I can hit 225 for one rep max. Before I stopped in August, I was like at 265. But now, you know, we on that one rep max. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to go more than just 225, one rep. Nah, I'm really trying to get up there and get out of here. For real, for real. So look to different YouTubers to see what they do to increase their strength. Man, who we got up on the MIC today? I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you. Anybody that's willing to come through, check me out. You know, just a straight up dog workout. So I've been warming up some before I got on camera. Now I'm on camera. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in. So let me hit this one more set. Then we're moving up to 2 big plates. It's the warm up. We're gonna go wide. Now we're coming inside. Should be good and warmed up. Let's move up in weight. Like I said, we're not playing today. I'm gonna go and throw a 50 up there. Going to throw a 50 up there. So we got 50s up there. So we got 110. We ain't counting the bar. We ain't gonna count the bar in this aspect. That's 110 pounds right there. It really need to be 135 because in a regulated gym, that's where you'll be at. It's 135. So let's boost it up by adding 5 more pounds to each side. Now we can count the bar. Bar 15 pounds. That'll be 135. That's 135 right there. So now that we got 135 on the bar, just give me a second and we're going back in. Most people, you know, their experience in the gym is different and their ideology is different. My ideology is to try to do stuff unorthodox, but this today, I'm gonna try to push many as reps as I can with 165. That's it. All right, so we at 135 regulated gym weight. So let's go. So all I need is 5. All I need is 5 reps to get up to 165. We're gonna hit this twice, and cause we're trying to move up. Trying to keep much energy as possible. I'm trying to keep much energy as possible. You know, as you see, I could have threw that up if need be at least 20 times. But there's no need for that right now. Because I'm trying to get up to 165 and still have some energy. So I'm gonna hit that one more time and we're gonna go from there. Catch me a little breath, catch a little wind, and we're gonna see what pop. Uh Real dog work. These 50-pound weight plates by Wilder. These ain't your standard 45s that's in the gym. The bar only weigh 15. We got a 5 right there and a 5 on that side and a 50. So that's 100, 110, 120. And we're going to count the bar in this aspect and we'll put it right at 135. Let me go on and hit that 5 more times and then we're moving up to 165 and I'm going to stay right at 165. And and I'm gonna see how heavy that get. These plates right here, these 50s, they way heavier than them 45s. I'm telling you. But the bar at the gym, but this type iron right here, cast iron, better than that pig iron that's at the gym. Way better. I'm big on control when you put it back on that bar. I'm big on control. I like to control it because I ain't got no spot. I ain't got nobody coming behind me. So I like to control every aspect of the weight. I train to control to put it back on that bar and to handle it when it comes off that bar. So since we said we're going to move up, remember I got a 5-pounder right here and I got one on the inside. So that's 135. Let's move on up. Put a 25 on each side. So that'll be like, I said 165. We need to be at 165. 35, 45, 55, 65. So matter of fact, what I do, I take the 25 off. We're going to scrap that. I'll put 2 pins on each side. And that'll put me right at 165. These 25-pound weight plates. These by Kettlebell. Now I got these from Walmart, but I got them Wilders off the internet. And some from Sears back in the day. Walmart sell them too. So I got these Wilder 10 plates. And this is just a generic 10 plate, but come from Dick's. It don't matter where they come from. It's all food. I got that from Big Tape. It's all food. Ugh. Uh, whew. All right, let's go in. See what I can get with 165 on the bar. Let me make sure. 100, 110, 20, 30, 40. Okay, yeah. So that's 110, 20, 30, 165. 165. It's really more than 165 if you count. I'm just saying 165 is like 170. So we ain't counting the bar. 165. We only counting 5% of the bar. 165. Since I ain't got no spot, we only going for 7 reps. We only going for 7 reps. We only going for 7 reps. Wow. 165 heavier than I thought. 165 heavier than I thought. We're only going for 7. Wow. Every minute we're gonna hit it. Every minute we're gonna hit it. Work on everything. 165. Okay. Now I see how they move up. Now I see how these guys be getting it. I was talking to a YouTuber. Dang, I forgot his name, but he told me 165 will get you there. And so shout out to you. I think his name Fly Something, but they got a lot of videos on the internet. But he said 165 will get you there. And now I see what he's talking about. Because if I could come hit 225, 1 rep max, and if I just stay there and I do that 10 times, even if I sit there for an hour and do it 100 times, it's going to big me up. But you need that constant tension, that constant repetition to get it to grow. You will move up in powerlifting and stature doing it like that, but you won't move up in repetition. So I'm trying to get that repetition of like getting heavy solid weight, being able to rep heavy solid weight. Like they say, 225 is not the standard for them because they pushing that joint close to 30 times, close to 28 times, 27 times. Really, all you need is 27. You only need to hit it 30 times, you know? And that's the standard for them. All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right, let me go on and hit it again. That's the standard. 7 reps. If we could get to 10, we'll do 10. But right now we at 7. Cause it's heavy. And I ain't got no spot. Ten reps. Reps. Shorties. Still. That joint heavy than a mofo. We're going with that. We're going pumping that blood up in the chest. 10 reps. I ain't moving. I'm not moving. I'm not budging on nothing. We just 10 times. And I'm telling you, that's solid practice. Solid practice. So I hope that y'all with me. I'm not so much caught up trying to show you my 1 rep max, 225 for how many other times that I could get it for 1 or 2 times. I ain't caught up in there. No, I ain't caught up in that. I'm trying to hit this solid repetition. 165. Let's hit it for 10 reps. That's my second time. The first time I hit it for 7 reps. The second time I hit it for 10 reps. You know, felt a little bit better that second time. I got the little joint. Squeeze your hands, get right. Get your grip right. So we're gonna take it like that. And we're gonna work with it like that. All right. There's what it is. Let's hit this for another 7 or 10 times. Whichever one that we feel. Whatever the muscles feel like. Let's see where we at in the game. Yeah. 7 reps. I tell you. That took something out of me. But it's 165, a good 7 reps. That means we're moving up. We're moving up. We eating complex carbohydrates. We eating raw salad. We drinking water. We eating chicken breast. Natural protein, hemp seeds, natural peanut butter. Zero fat milk if you do it, or Ripple milk, pea milk. That's PEA. You know what I'm saying? That's your Ripple milk for people that have milk allergies. For real, for real. So we get the nutrition. Now all we got to do is work on the solids. And these are the solids. The heavy weight. The heavy weight. That's the solids. And so if we can implement that, a little cardio, some burpees or whatever, some push-ups, every now and then some pull-ups, we good. We good. And that's how we're gonna run that. Yeah. I could power lift all day. I could easily get up to 165, 1 rep max. Easy. I know how to do that. What's my problem? I can't break through getting 225, 6 and 7 reps. That's what I want to do. That's my goal to do. To aim to get 225, 6, 7, 10 reps. I'm seeing guys on the internet, they lifting 225 like it's water. And now they saying it ain't the standard. But when you Google 225, they don't know that they're part of the 1%. The average person walking down the block, he cannot come in here and hit that 225. He just can't. It just, unless he got strength out of nowhere, natural strength, brute strength. He just can't come in here and hit that 225. It's just not a given. So I've been talking for a second. Let's push it again. Let's push it again and see where we at. All we need right now is 5 reps, according to how my body feel. I go off how my body feel. What my body telling me now, 5 reps. But if I see fit to get in there, I get a burst of energy from the complex carbohydrates that I've been eating, and they supposed to give you that sustained energy. Let's see. Let's see. 165, 5 reps. Woo! Good 10. It was a good push. It was a good 10. Those complex carbohydrates for that sustained energy, it came out. They work. All natural food. I don't take no protein supplement or nothing. I just got to make sure I ain't eating nothing with a lot of sugar in it, and uh, only eat complex carbohydrate. That's it. Make sure I get my cardio in and drink my water and get my rest. Get great rest. That's a part of y'all don't know about is that rest. You working out like this, you got to fuel the body and you gotta rest. Because the body gotta have time to repair and grow. So I'm going off what I seen on the internet. I'm seeing these guys lifting 225 like it's water. And like I say, iron sharpens iron. And I asked one of them, he told me to hit this. He said, hit 165 for 30 reps. I ain't got up to 30 yet, but I could hit it for 10 and I could keep going and keep going. So I just made it a whole dog workout, beast mode section, CT's Flesher type style, hit 165 for whatever my body allows. I'm gonna hit short reps, long form, you need both. You need the shorties and the lockouts. So whatever I feel, if I could get 2-3 lockouts in and the rest shorties to build that chest up, that let that blood go up in them muscles, yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Give me about 10 more seconds and I'll hit this again. About 10 more. Now I hit it again. Like I said, I'm big on controlling the weight. And on this set right here, all I need is 5. And I'm going to control this weight. Because I'm big on that. Because I ain't got nobody giving me no lift off. And I ain't got nobody helping me put it back up there. So that last struggle rep, that ain't for me. If I'm in a gym or if I got somebody to help me, you know what I'm saying? Then that's when it become for me. So I have to train even harder because I ain't getting them last struggle reps. But I'm gonna show you when you can't get that last struggle rep. When you lifting by yourself, don't worry about the last struggle rep because you already doing all the lifting. You ain't got nobody helping you take it off. You ain't got nobody helping you rack it back on. So don't worry about that last struggle rep. That don't apply to people that's lifting by themselves. They racking it, re-racking it. Just control it in every aspect of the way. Let's get to this weight. Let's get to this dominant force. Control it. Power. Power. I struggled through those and I felt every bit of it, but I controlled it like a man's supposed to. That's what I did. I controlled that weight and that good fire, that was money. That was money in the bag. Control that. I could feel it. Appreciate Fly Guy, whatever his name was, but he told me hit this 165, man. And I appreciate him. Yeah. It's 165. It go hard. Go harder than that 1 rep max for 215. I mean for 225. Go way harder than that. Like I said, I could bring out the other 50s, throw them up there and hit my 1 rep max for 225, but there's no need. You are where you are. See what they were saying. But you're still part of the 1%. If you're in the gym, you're part of the 1%. Most people don't go to the gym. Some guys, they don't go to the gym. They don't mean that they can't hit this 225. They're part of the 1% that can hit it. You know, they probably got a heavyweight, heavy set guys. Some of them can hit it and some of them ain't. It just depends on what you eat. Some guys eating good and they don't even know what they eat. Whatever their wife fixed for them, and they might be getting a lot of protein up in there. They might be strong as an ox and don't even know it. For real, for real. That's just how the game go. Well, I'm trying to pump it up. All right. So we didn't hit it for 5. Now I see the way I'm feeling. I'm gonna break it down. 3 reps is magic. I ain't even gonna say magic. 3 reps is Mando, but 3 reps, that's all it requires. 3 reps to get you where you're going, to keep that blood up in you. Once you done hit it like this real good, when you feel that you can't get nothing but 3 reps and you by yourself, 3 reps is the deal. Now let's go in. 165. I'm gonna do these shorties so I can try to at least get 7 reps, but depending on how I feel, 3 reps is gold. Woo, I had beats that out. Next time I ain't doing it. I'm gonna stay right there at that 7. That 8 rep, I felt it. Like I told you, you don't need that struggle rep. You by yourself. That sustained energy from the complex carbohydrates that I'm eating. And I'll put up a YouTube short a little later on today on my short page and show you what I ate for this specific workout. Banger. And let me think, all of it might not be in there because as I was eating, I forgot a few key ingredients. That was the hemp seeds on the sweet potatoes and the drizzle of natural peanut butter, not that Jif type, natural peanut butter, healthy fats, and less sugar, more protein. That's how we doing it. That's how we rocking out. More protein-based foods. Don't forget, I told you about the zero fat milk and the Ripple milk. You add both of them, they give you a complex protein that stimulates you, that fuels your muscle for the growth of this workout. And if I could keep this going on for 3 months, I'll be a powerhouse. But I got to stay consistent, got to stay eating right. Even by the end of December, even in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be more solid than I was with the proper eating. I don't call it a diet because it's a lifestyle and it's good food. It's good food. I'm telling you. I mean, who wants to cake their body up with that sugar and you get them sugar shards and then you barely can walk? Then it start affecting your nerves and stuff and all that. Man, only put healthy and natural uh, sugars into your body. For real, for real. That water is the best thing popping. All right, so we at 165. We done crushed it. 5 right now. 5 right now. This should be gold. This should be gold. Control. 4 at the minimum. 5 as a bonus. Control. I'm about to control the negative on this. could have went for 5, it would have been a struggle. I don't need that. I control the negative. You know it's better when you got to get that breathing technique down. When you got to get your breathing right on it. You know it's good. That was good money right there. That was good money. Now, remember, you got to trick the body. You got to trick the body. And this is what I'm about to do to trick the body. We're going up. What we're going up, boy? We're going to take these 20s off. That's 10. That's 20. We're taking it off. And we're putting on 25. So we're going up 5 pounds on each side. This to trick the body. See, we're not tricking the body to go into lightweight. We're tricking the body to go into that hypertrophy heavyweight. Making heavyweight light. My body is already exhausted and tired. But this is how I trick the mind. See, iron sharpens iron. This is how you trick the mind. When you feel weakened, go up. Don't go down. Never back off. Always put it back on. Yeah. This is how I'm going to trick the mind. Mind over matter. So I took 20 off and I put on a 25. So we went up 5 pounds on each side. I ain't going down, I'm going up. I'm about to trick the body. I'm about to trick the mind. See, because the mind's saying 165, 165. No, we up. 170. We up. We put 10 pounds on. 175. We tricking the mind. We tricking the mind. Yeah. The body is very complex. It knows what you're about to do. But you know, the mind know what you're about to do. The body don't. The body follows the mind. So, yeah. Now it's up. It's up now. 175, 185, 195, 200, 200. Control. That's how you trick the body. That's how you trick the body. That's how them guys got up there. They ain't go down, they went up. They ain't go down. Them boys went up. They went up in stature. Woo. Actually felt good, but it's actually, that mofo is heavy. Get them hand squeezing. I'm in there. Woo. Now I could feel the complex carbohydrates working to sustain the fuel that I put in the body an hour or two before I worked out to digest it already in my digestive system to give me the energy to do this workout. Then you're going to need the proper rest. to rebuild. You need fuel to do the workout, and you need rest. Just like they changing your oil in your car. You need new energy. So your body need to be well rested. Well rested after a workout. This is a great canvas that I'm setting for whoever that's watching. This is a great canvas. You can learn a lot from this video. It's very informative and very informational. Learn from it. Iron sharpens iron. Remember, if anybody want to come up on the live and join me right now, the link is in my post section. It's in my post section on my home page, right beside playlist. Click on that link, come up here and join me right now. I don't know how long I'm gonna be up here anyway, but if you want to give me some expertise, go on my post section. Click on that link. Let's get to it. All right, we up in stature. We up in stature. We up, baby. We up in stature. Whew. Man, I tell you, this was a good one. I'm gonna go on and hit it one more time for you. 3 is gold. 4, we on the road. These the shorties. Woo! Yes, sir. Control. That power. Woo, I can feel it. Now, I see you gotta stay working out at a consistent level and moving up. So it take weeks upon weeks upon weeks of consistency, eating, refueling, resting, and doing it over and over and over and over again. And keep switching it up to confuse the body. Even lifting more heavier weight. Yeah, we ain't gonna play with them. Nah, we ain't coming to play with them. We ain't come to play with them. All right. I'm gonna hit this one more time. And then I'm gonna get up out of this motherfucker. It's not so much about lifting heavy weight. It's about consistency and repetition. And just before you end that workout, go up 5 to 10 pounds. Just like twice. And every time you go light, you at 165 or you at 170, then you go up and you'll just keep prospering from that. For real, iron sharpens iron. Listen to my ideology. Give me 3 good. Controlling the negative. Power. Controlled it. I controlled it. I controlled the negative to get that power that we needed. That's all we got on the bench for the flat bench. But I would be remiss. Now we're back down to that 135. We're back down to that 135. I would be remiss if I didn't put this joint up on the incline and hit that 135 for some great repetition. So let's hit this 135 on the incline. See how I lift my bench up for great repetition. Nice little 10 ball. Hit 5 more for a 5 ball. We'll call that a workout. We'll call that a workout. Yeah. So we got, give me another bottle of water. 135 for a little 10 ball rep. On the incline. We're going to control it like that. The workout ain't done by far. Just hanging there with me. While I'm tired, let me go on and hit this about 5 times. Woo! That sucker almost wouldn't go up. That sucker almost wouldn't go up on that last rep. I felt every bit of that. Now look, they say anytime you bench press, whatever format you're doing, you need 3 sets. So I got one more set here, and then we're moving over there. Like I say, iron sharpens iron. I'm a real dog out here. You know, I know how to get there. I needed to converse with what I was seeing on the internet, knowing in my mind that's the way to do it, but I wasn't doing it. And when he told it to me, he confirmed it. But I already had it confirmed already, but wasn't doing it. And I'm looking at them doing it. And they were doing what I already knew to do. I just never applied it in my practice. I applied it a little bit and I would stop. And it would get me to the point where I needed to be to lift that 225. But you see, this is a small bench. I'm only 5'4". In a regulated gym area, when you hit the incline, you got this much space. I only got this much space. So when I'm lifting 225 off the bar on this bench, it's way harder than at the gym. At the gym, I got so much space, I can just push it up with ease and pull it down with ease because look how small this bench is. It's compact. So you got to really be that. You really got to be that to lift on this bench. Like a big, tall 6'2", 3" guy, he can't lift on the bench. It's too small for him. But a guy my size, I'm really that. So when I go in the gym, I was hitting on the incline in '06, right there. Bam, bam, 225, close range, close grip, 225, close grip on the incline. That I don't see nobody doing that no more. They scared of that. Guys were scared of the incline. Let me hit it one more time. Then I'm coming over here. Yeah, most people I used to see in the gym in '06, guys, they were built. Just to tell you they look like 50 Cent built. They were built. These guys was looking muscular and built. They in the gym, protein powder, creatine, raw eggs, all that. Mean nothing, just eating. Now, I had horsepower, but I won't shake. I won't cut into nothing. But I had horsepower. And I was hitting that 225 off my chest for like 2 reps. Bam. But I was doing it. Close grip. Close grip. No gloves. No nothing. I was doing it close grip. That was the '06. So if you go back and you look at my YouTube shorts and you see me hit that 265 for 1 rep, that was like 2018. In '06, I was hitting 225 on my chest. Close grip. For real, for real. Like right here. I would get right here and hit that. And I just ain't got enough space right here to do it. I would have to train like crazy to be able to do it right here. It's just a weird feeling. And my muscles up here ain't strong like they was in '06. But see, I get close as I can. See, it won't go up, it won't budge. If it don't budge, you can't get it. In order to even make that 135 move, you got to push brute force and strength to make that 135 off this incline. In a regulated gym, I can make the incline move easy. Easy. Not on this bench. All right. That's 3 sets. Let's go over here and 3 sets of each. Whatever I do, it don't matter. This a bonus. This was going to keep me in action. This going to keep me in action. 3 sets. That's all I need. Whatever I do, it don't matter. Five, five, repping good. Five, repping good. Need five more. Five more. Repping good. Five more. Ah, ah. All right, on this set. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, woo! Gave out. Tried to get the 10. It's all good. Still feeling tight. Hold up. I'll give you one more sec. And that's it. Then I'm gonna do something else. Like I said, all this bonus work. I already done broke a sweat. All this bonus work. Ah, all right. We're done with the push-ups. We'll move on to the next routine. We're done with the push-ups. On to the next routine. All right. Let's go. Woo! Little 30 ball. 30 ball. Little 30 ball. Little 30. Little 30 ball. About 10 more seconds. Worst thing you could do if you up and exercising, Say if you could hop down and just do 60 push-ups off the rip. Worst thing you could ever do is let it go. Never let your exercises go. That's the worst mistake I ever made, falling off. But don't worry about it. My setback. My setback is a come up. It's a come up for my pushback. All right, give me 10 more. One more set, and that's that workout complete. It don't take much behind the neck. It don't take much behind the neck. Jesus is King. God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. Stand still and know that. Stand still and know that He's Lord. Stand still and know that. Stand still and know that. In the I put my trust. Stand still and know that He's Lord. Stand still and know that. Stand still and know that. That's my workout. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. Yeah, it's the bull, baby. Only one. The great Carolina bull. Yeah. To God be the glory. Now I just got to work on the stomach. Let me see where I'm at in life. No more sodas. No more junk food. All right, my scale is on. Let me see how much I weigh. Hopefully, around like 196. They go to scale. Ugh. Try to see how much I weigh. All right, I got the scale. Hopefully, you guys can see it. Let me test. All right. They go to 0. Get the 0 back up there. All right. Now let's hop on the scale. 198.4. 198.4. It was hard for me to break out of the 200s. Let me just 198.4. I know my battery weak on this one a little bit. Let me just make sure. Let me see, can I get it to come on? All right. Say low, but we want to see, can I get it? So I can get another battery. It's ready. Went it low. Look. There you go. 195.4 on this scale. And the battery low. Let me hit it again just to make sure. That's what I'm looking for. 197.4.6. 197, the battery low. 197. So that confirms my suspicion right at 198.4 with the first scale. That's why I always have 2 scales. So at least need to be down to 180. But that was my workout. It's the Great Carolina Bull. And that's Dawg work. Appreciate you.